I need some help on this one. Probably some female help. So let's turn to Turning Point USA contributor, Morgonn McMichael. Morgonn, here we go. I got a whole bunch of headlines, but that one first up for you. Womb transplants. What the holy you know what?
Absolutely disgusting. No biological male will ever be a female. The fact that womb transplants are even taking place and could possibly and probably will be used for gender affirming care, as care I put in air quotes because it's not actually care, it's just feeding into men who are delusional and think that they're women. It's disgusting behavior.
Thank you. I'm so glad when a woman says it so I don't have to. Next up. Okay, this one I want you to watch and listen closely. This is some woman in Oklahoma pissed off and upset that her neighbor still has his 4th of July holiday decorations up in his yard because he's patriotic. Watch this.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Y'all are so proud. I'm just curious. Is this a Trump or Republican thing, or what is it?
No.
No, it's just like a USA.
I'm proud to be an American.
Are you proud to be an American?
So I don't know if you could hear her, but she's saying, what is this supposed to be? Some like Trump or Republican stuff? And then she literally threatens to blow his house up because he has patriotic stuff in his front yard. What are we coming to?
It's absolutely absurd. The fact that we can't even have American pride anymore. I mean, I grew up having an American flag displayed outside of my house all year round, 365 days, not just on the holidays. And I think that's what we need to see families start doing to combat this wokeness of people actually thinking that the American flag doesn't represent true freedom and American values. And this is the real pride flag in America.
Yeah, well, talk about pride and giving illegals and criminals more power, more free stuff, more rights than hardworking tax-paying Americans. Here's one for you. Homeowners get arrested for trying to evict squatters in like a multi-million-dollar home. The people they were kicking out, oh, by the way, were drug dealers, were hookers. And actually, the people started waving a gun in the homeowner's face, okay? And then they arrest the homeowner instead of the scumbags that are squatting. What?
Could you imagine owning a home and coming to your own house and finding these types of people and then getting arrested for it? I mean, it's gotten absolutely ridiculous. And this just shows that our justice system needs some clear reform to prevent squatters from being allowed to live in homeowners that it's their own house that they're paying for. How is this even real, honestly?
Right. Hey, you're a lady, so let me ask you about your feelings on Rapinoe. She is we all remember her, the green or blue or whatever hair she changes it to, the captain of the U.S. women's soccer team who missed the big shot around the world and lost the title for him in like the first round after winning 2 years back to back because she was so woke, now says that when women are confronted or criticized, it is only because they're women. Well, now she's getting some huge backlash from men and women. So do you feel as a woman, if someone criticizes you, it's only because you're a female or maybe because you deserve it? I don't know.
I mean, if someone's criticizing me, I probably deserve it. And I think that there's some healthy criticism that needs to be said. You're not just going to get a free pass because you're a woman. I mean, this is exactly what the third and fourth wave feminists, these modern feminists are doing, is that woe is me, nothing is my fault.
Right.
But at the same time, they can do it on their own. And they're just so individualized. It's gone completely nuts, especially, I mean, Rapinoe, she has no idea what she's talking about. And I'm pretty sure no one's ever told her or given her any criticism at all in her life until now. And it's not her fault, of course.
Yeah. One more, and then I'm going to do a real fast speed round of good ones because I like to do all the woke crap, and then at the end, we do the ones that are awake, that are anti-woke. I mean, this is like America's sweetheart from Friends, Jennifer Aniston. Nobody ever dislikes Jen, right? Jen came out and said she's sick and tired of cancel culture and it needs to go. And then, of course, now they're attacking the hell out of her because she said cancel culture should go.
I mean, she just fed into cancel culture because let's just go back to 2020 when she canceled her own friends for not getting the jab and not wearing a mask and COVID protocol. So she cut off her own family and friends because of being awoke and whatever. And so she's the one that dove into cancel culture and canceling her own friends. And now she's saying she's sick of cancel culture. It's a pretty funny juxtaposition that we've got going on here with these celebrities. Don't like it.
Turning Point USA contributor Morgonn McMichael, thank you. I'm going to end on these two positive ones. Alice Cooper, the rocker, calls gender-affirming care for trans kids a fad and a whole woke thing and says it will go away. Thank you, Alice, for speaking up. And we'll end on this one because parents, you need to grow a pair and do this. Parents pull their son from his local high school after they tell him he can't have American flags on his truck on school grounds. It's about time y'all get awake and start fighting back this woke culture. Morgan, thank you so much for being on. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yep.